was meant to be used. You know what I mean? Get different points across, and you can hear the word coming straight from the horse's mouth these days. Can y'all hear me out there? If everybody can hear me, man, drop some earlobes or something. Just to let y'all know, I don't feel like I owe nobody no explanation. Not one iota. But I do feel that my explanation would be worth my time, because we had the power of this thing now. We got the power of the internet, man. We got the days when I grew up, we didn't have this. We didn't have the technology and things like that. So it's really a big plus for me, because we get to take away the narrative from everybody else, and you get it straight from the source. You know what I mean? So, here I am in my office. Excuse my office, man. I'm just moving in. Let me put my phone on charge. Excuse me from all my little... I was the nigga in school, in elementary, that desk never wasn't clean. In high school, man, you know, my locker wasn't always tightest. Organization wasn't really my thing like that. I was more creator, on the fly, things like that. For those that don't know me, I'm Layzie Bone. I'm 1/5 of Bone Thugs in Harmony, and I'm here to talk today to y'all about everything that's going on in my DM. I made a song about the Migos and 21 Savage. So, I guess we can get started. I'm going to go back and forth from this board, that blank canvas right there. I'm going to try to do this as quick as possible, but trying to explain this shit is like, there's so many elements to it that I like to take notes. So welcome to L. Burner class, player. This is how I stay organized. I respect all y'all. I appreciate everybody for chiming in. I'm also going to leave this up here for everybody's further criticisms or critiques, whichever may be the case, you know. All right, so what is this whole thing about? Bottom line, what is this all about? We all know that hip-hop been based off beef, right? From the beginning of time. You know what I mean? From when, all the way back to Sugar Hill Gang and who originally wrote that song and all that. So hip-hop is based and has thrived off Roxanne Shantae's, and you think about it, that's when I was growing up. But all the diss that's been going on lately, we could just start this year from Eminem, MGK. It been a lot of different beats right now. And Rob, if you listening, man, feel free to type me notes and shit while I'm going on, because I'm gonna kill this shit, man. I hate being misunderstood. So hip-hop is based off beef. I don't got the best handwriting. Alright, beef. I'm gonna triple underline that. Boom. Hip-hop is based off beef. Alright. Now that word right there, that's a key element. And a key element. Now I'm telling y'all this word right here, beef, because beef is, to me, is something for the streets. It is street. Street for disrespect. Disrespect. of a man's situation. When you disrespect a nigga, you get beef, man. Like when a nigga, when it's a misunderstanding or men can't come together long enough to have a real conversation and whatnot, and then come together can't have a real conversation, so beef gets started. 9 times out of 10, the two people that it start between, it never stays between because everybody want a piece of the action. Alright? I strongly disagree with calling rap music beef. It's rap music. I believe that this shit is a sport. Like, we got a way with words. Our mind is the muscle that we use to be as witty, as intelligent, as metaphorical as some people can be. Some people straight and direct with it. That's me. You know what I mean? A lot of people metaphorical with it. That could be that busy is very metaphorical. Crazy can be extremely metaphorical. All my brothers, you know what I'm saying? Wishbone is a straight street nigga. He gonna give it to you like straight up. You don't have to figure out a metaphor. So I'm saying all that to say that beef, I lived through the Tupac, Biggie, all that East Coast, West Coast, and the reason why I wanted to do this today, because I wanted to make a point and say that, you know, our beefs don't have to be media driven like they were in the 90s. Like, I believe if the media wouldn't have hyped, it was the beef, they turned it into the East Coast, West Coast. Long story short, people ended up dying because they said it was a West Coast, East Coast beef. You know, and really when it was in hip-hop, it should have stayed there. You know what I mean? The Pac days, the Biggie days, it was absolutely crazy out here. A lot of niggas missed that shit. But I was in the same hotel tonight. They came back with the news that Biggie Smalls had got murdered. Rest in peace. You know what I mean? I was up there chilling with all them. I seen Lil C's and them taking off to the thing. I was supposed to be there. Different reasons I didn't go. I stayed at the hotel. Alright? When Pac got killed, you know what I mean? Like, all that shit was crazy. So I'm saying all that to say that we now can control the narrative of how this doing. You know what I mean? If you got a person with in hip-hop, then your beef should be with that person. You know what I mean? Like, and then it also should be some type of rule and regulations and lines that niggas don't cross, so we don't jeopardize the future of our children and their ability to collect this money, because each generation of rappers is able to get more and more and more and more bread. You know what I mean? Which is a beautiful thing, you know what I mean? African Bambaataa and them, I know they loving this shit. The shit they started is now feeding all our children, most of our children, man. It's a global thing. Everybody in the world, hip-hop has brought the culture for real. I respect that.